sure to use our official team app, the best way to secure your NBA seat. The National Basketball Association and the NBA are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting, throwing alcohol, attempting any sport-worthy play, or using proper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to be detained and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Friday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Hero out there with Mitchell. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 spot. And for the Clippers, in the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden out there with MP. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Home in the paint. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
So it's the Clippers now, after the Heat pick up 2. Leonard looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Powell. Leonard, no luck. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Adebayo with a screen on MP. Tries it from 9. And there's another one for the Heat.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
MP outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. MP's got 5 points so far.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Back to Mitchell. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. There's Hero with the 3. That one doesn't go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, with Zubac, obviously Clark are getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
And here is MP. Coming off 31 points last game. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, yeah. Kawhi Leonard. There's still some life left in those limbs.
Here's Mitchell. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Adebayo. And a wide open look for Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doolin finds MP. Zubac with the screen for MP. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Adebayo. Jaquez outside. Outside, Adebayo. That shot wide open here. Hero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Collins. Nice shot from the wing.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation. And this summer, they went out and got just that. Acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. On the court for the Heat, Mitchell is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 slot.
There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go. And you knew when it left his hands, it was good.
Now, Hero, he's got 12. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Leonard.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Over in the corner, Zubats. Back to Collins. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hero scanning the floor. No good with the elbow jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Zubats, a screen on Mitchell. 1 second left, and the dunk by Zubats.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The Heat, 32. Fans,
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
As we move on, let's get a look at some of the injuries around the NBA.
The Suns aren't at full power right now. Man, what a loss.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubats. MP out there with Harden. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Now, Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Hero's got 14 points.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Powell after the Clippers pick up 2. About 1 minute played here in the second half. MP right outside, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back to you.
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And here's Leonard from three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Mitchell passes to Hawkins. Now Hero covered by MP. Hero no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And Zubac's teammates love lobbing it his way because they know he's going to catch it and finish.
The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Zubac. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Adebayo's got 9.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Zubac with the screen for MP. Blows the alley-oop jam. Miami's on 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hero, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam him.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Left it at the rack, and the big man Lopez there to punch it home.
Here's Mitchell. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Powell. Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. Outside, Beal. Pass to MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. Forrest has got 11 points here in just the second half.
No hesitation at all there. MP rose up with confidence.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Jaquez outside. Pass to Hero. Teardrop shot. Rebound by the Clippers.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Powell against Beal. Miami grabs the miss. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. You can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Offline from the top of the key.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Count the basket.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Stolen by Hero. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring...
It is what it is. A lot of positives come out of this one for the whole team. Next game, I think I want everybody.
Kevin, over to you.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Kicks empty.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "CAPTURE" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Thank you.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Najee Marshall.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
You're facing off against another rookie from New England, Cooper Flagg. Any extra excitement for tonight?
It's just another game. He's another rookie. He's a good player. I expect him to come out and play hard, but that doesn't really matter to anyone. I mean, no one is going to care which one of us scored the most points, just who won and who lost.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
VA, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. And now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. MP is out there with James Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, Kyrie and D'Lo are your 1 and your 2. Washington out there with Davis, and it's Flagg in at the 3. And 14 straight winning seasons for the Los Angeles Clippers, the longest stretch in the NBA. How times have changed, Shams.
Have to give the Clippers and that organization credit. A lot has to be said for that kind of consistency, especially when you think of the early years, the early perception of that franchise. The veteran know-how, the coaching that we see now, that means they're always in the mix. They're going to continue to build to win on a year-to-year basis and at least be competitive come playoff time.
And a great fan base and a beautiful new arena.
BA, you know, I've been there a few times. It is nice. It's very spacious. I do love the Intuit Dome, BA.
And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league, and he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Thank you. Well, we've seen glimpses of greatness from this year's rookie class, and tonight we have a couple of interesting rookies going head-to-head. I asked MP about the matchup. He said his goal is to become the best of his entire group. He's taking that on as a very personal challenge. Guys, you have to like that determination.
All right, thanks for the report. He's as competitive as they come. Pass to Russell. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. Team so consistently dominant.
Outside Irving. Outside for Russell. Here's the 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can... that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, 2 teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Mavericks making a switch here. Lively's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Harden, the pass to Forrest. Zubats, screen. And he lobs it up top. Leonard, good. Leonard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Pass to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Count it, good. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Outside for Harden. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. Forrest has got 8.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
We're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Kyrie and D'Lo are your 1 and your 2. Flag is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Davis in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Well, that's AD at his best, playing big and finishing at the rim.
Harden with it. No made baskets yet. MP outside. Zubac screen. MP the pass to Zubac. They've got numbers. Here's Irving. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. And now a 3-point Dallas lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
EA, no problem. Always glad we joined, but I got to go. I got to get to this game.
Dude, always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected and he has great instinct. It's almost like he could sniff out the story better than anyone.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Leonard to 3. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come way beyond the arc. And what an explosive finisher. Flag's going to give us plenty of highlights in his career.
And stolen by Irving. Washington with the ball. Harden picks him up. Here's Russell. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden, the pass to Forrest. And he's going for the oop here. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Offensive rebound. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment.
And when we're talking about the power rankings, I always like to hand it over to the most powerful person here at the table. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Mavericks.
Anytime they sniff.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Collins at power forward, Zubac in the middle. James Harden out there with MP, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. And you look at the fit with Cooper Flag and the Mavericks, Tim. Man, what stands out here?
I think the first thing for me is just his competitive edge. He is ready to make an immediate impact because of his toughness. Eventually, his aggressiveness as a scorer will catch up to that.
And we forget, he's still a teenager.
Yeah, but he certainly is made for this stage.
Good. These defenders really need to... Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Russell from the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. Clippers trail by 10. MP outside. From outside the arc. And the Clippers hit it. Again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Flag, covered by MP. Left side, Davis. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Russell deciding where to go with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet made...
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Davis finds Russell. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Kyrie and D'Lo are your 1 and your 2. Washington out there with Flag. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. 6 on the shot clock. MP outside. Here's Zubac. Extra points. Crucial second chance bucket.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Here's Irving. Here's Flag. Left side, Russell. Washington fires. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
From deep, MP. The 3 is in.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now Russell. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Clippers trail by 21. Launches a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Davis.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5. Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Kyrie! 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He launches. Beal rips down the board. And so Beal will bring it up for the Clippers.
Kyrie Irving, first person. Substitution on the court.
On the wing. MP looking around. Oh, the long ball, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. And with
Kind of a mixed bag for you tonight, MP. You were able to get back.
Well, to be honest, we need to get off to a better start.
DA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Well, folks.
I've been waiting for a chance to go up against Cooper Flagg since...